Hi, Karen Creighton here, creator of Fast Track to Health. Step 3, discovery phase. Now this is again really exciting. So you've been through eliminate phase, which is where you've lost lots of weight and you're feeling good and everything else. Discovery is very, very unique. It's unique to Fast Track to Health. And the reason it's so exciting is you can really learn what your superfoods are. And which is really cool, really, because if you think about it, you could have any foods are your superfoods. And what I mean by that is by introducing one food at a time, which is what we get you to do in a specific order, one food a day, you add into the list of what you can eat, and then we use the bathroom scales to see if that food has made an inflammatory process, and it shows up overnight with certain foods. Other foods takes longer, but we take you through that. And so if you know what foods cause inflammation in your body and which ones don't, you can make really informed choices going forward. So it can really prevent you having problems later on. Now, just as an example, when I went through the fast track process, and then what I used to do is get clients to just start introducing low carb foods and everything else. Some people would sail through and others would start putting on weight very rapidly. And then I got an inkling why, because one day on a Sunday afternoon I was sitting watching a movie and I had a small bag of mixed nuts, and I was still weighing myself every day because that's what I get you to do in the eliminate phase, and still weighing myself every day. And after I'd eaten that bag of nuts, I put on 1.2 kilos. And I went, oh no, not nuts. And so what I did was I started a process of finding if the nuts were right. And what I found was astonishing, because what I found was all the nuts were okay, like hazelnuts were fine, Brazil nuts were fine, pecans were fine, walnuts were fine, but almonds and cashews for me are a no-go. So I found out what by default what foods really suit me and which ones don't. So then I started to incorporate this phase into the discovery phase. Again, it's 40 days where you introduce the most common foods, and then you can really learn about who you are, your superfoods, and that's the best thing about this. And so with this phase we have 2 products too. So we just swap over from the Fast Track spray to the Fast Track 2 spray, and this works on the hypothalamus but different potencies, but also works on the adrenals and thyroid. So we're really honing down to the organs and glands that are likely to be struggling in certain periods of life. And so this is the homeopathic spray. Also, we have a replacement for boost drops. So your boost drops in the eliminate stage are mainly drainage remedies. There's drainage remedies in this too, but different potencies again. But also we have in here heavy metal and chemical detox. So we're ramping it up in some ways, and so that your body can really become cleansed more and more so. And that basically is our discovery phase. It really can help you discover your best way of living. Now, if you're like me and you have certain foods that you react to, doesn't mean to say you can't ever eat them. It just means that you don't have them on a daily basis. That's it for discovery. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.